Alright, well, Pure Fiction has just reset, and we do have the brand new changes which have just come to Pure Fiction in the 2.7 update. So, no longer do we have all the mechanics we had before. We now have the brand new grit mechanic, as well as, a slight change to how the bosses work. But with that being said, we're going to be going for an ACHERON team on the first half, alongside blackswan, aventurine, and Jiao, as well as picking up this little buff over here. It's a lot of writing, so I'm not even going to try to summarize. And then we also have the HERTA-HIMEKO, Herta, Robin, and Gallagher team on the second half, along with the follow-up attack boost. And yeah, I'll be honest, there's a lot of reading to do here. I haven't done much, but I think we'll be fine either way. So with that being said, let's just hop right into it. Alright, and here we are in the first half of our brand new 2.7 Pure Fiction with our ACHERON team. For this grid mechanic, it seems we have to spam our skill a lot in order to get it. At least I think that's what it said. As you can tell, I really don't like reading until I absolutely have to. We do 90k there on the opening technique. One traffic light down already, which is very nice because I absolutely hate the traffic lights. Any ACHERON main would probably agree with me there. Okay, 48k on Jiao's skill there. This is the one reason why I say that Pure Fiction is probably the easiest of the endgame modes, because you have characters like Jiao and blackswan dealing like 40k on their skills, which, you know what, I'm not gonna complain. Okay, so defeating enemies seems to get us grit as well. I think our ultimate did as well. Interesting. Oh, I didn't use my Jiao's ultimate. I'm just realizing that now. Whoopsies. Well, now we're just gonna have to wait for his turn to use his ultimate if we don't want stuff to tick down too early. Oh, okay, and we get crit. Oh, it gives us an action forward as well. That's nice of them. I'm just gonna basic here for the sake of skill points. And now we go into our Jiao's ultimate, and we can go into the skill as well. Now, the fact that we didn't have all of Jiao's debuffs earlier doesn't really matter, just because 100k on the skill there. Okay. I don't know what insane buff we picked up, or if that's just, yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm not going to complain whatsoever. Okay, I don't know how well we're doing, but I'll say one thing: these new grid mechanics make us feel like we're doing very well, even though we might not be. But yeah, it just feels like we're shredding stuff right now, although we're not done with the first cycle yet. Okay, I think I'm getting some frame drops right here. That's because I'm not on my PC right now, because I am back home for the holidays, so I am playing off my laptop. In the last couple of days, my laptop has been acting up a little bit, so if you see any frame drops, excuse me, those are out of the ordinary, but also out of my control. So yeah, okay, 348k on blackswan skill there. Okay, these buffs we are now getting are absolutely insane, and you know what, I think I prefer this new Pure Fiction, I'm not gonna lie. It feels a bit more engaging. I mean, it definitely feels more rewarding with the grit mechanics, that's for sure. I don't know if it's harder or if it's easier, but right now I feel like we're doing pretty good. Maybe ACHERON's just better, although, again, I can't be certain. Okay, we go right back into a Jiao ultimate. Oh, okay, we can see on the action bar when our buff ends. Hopefully we can get off one more ACHERON ult before that. We should be able to, right? Nah, never mind, he died before he could get us an ACHERON ult. Unlucky rubber ducky, but it should be fine. Actually, I don't know. I don't remember what the buff does. I think it buffed our ultimate damage, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. No clue. Okay, 854k there on the ACHERON ultimate. We'll have to check how much it deals during the grit mechanic, because I was not paying attention beforehand. I probably should have. Okay, and speaking of the grit mechanic, there it is right there. Okay, let's see, what do we want to do? Yeah, I'm just gonna go down the middle. It's Pure Fiction. Who needs to think? Just pop ultimates, pop follow-up attacks. That's all you need to do in Pure Fiction for the most part. Okay, well, I am just kidding. Pure Fiction isn't as much of a cakewalk, but it's also probably the easiest of the endgame modes, like I said before. Okay, now okay, 218k there on a Jiao skill during the grit state. Okay, just 45k there on the ultimate, but it's fine. Let's see. Okay, and our ACHERON on her ultimate deals 1.3 million. I will take that, to say the least. Thank you very much, ACHERON. Okay. I wonder if we had gotten our ultimate off earlier. You know, when we did the 800k, so we missed out on about 500k damage there, because the enemy died a bit too early. So I think there's probably still room for improvement. I mean, this is my first time run, so There will probably be stuff that we can improve. Oh, Acheron's skill doesn't take him out. That's unlucky, but he should die to Oh, I'm such an idiot. I just delayed his action to the point where we're gonna have to waste an Acheron ultimate here. Okay, well, it seems like the 500k definitely will end up mattering, and also the action delay on aventurine will also end up mattering, because, you know, we had built up a lot of blackswan arcana, we had a lot ready to go on her, so if she had taken her turn, she probably would have went down, but instead we have been a little bit wasteful, and now we're moving on to the last cycle. I think we should still be able to get 30k. You want to aim 30k as a minimum, because, you know, two sides, 60,000 divided by 2, 30,000. I know I'm incredible at maths, what can I say, but okay, yeah, we're gonna use our basic there just so that we can get ourselves an extra stack for Acheron, because, you know, every single stack matters, especially when you don't have Acheron signature icon. I do wonder whether the Sunday Acheron team might be better than the blackswan Jiaozhou team. I haven't tested that yet. I haven't been playing as much of Star Rail or Genshin recently. Not because I've fallen out of the games, it's just because I have only recently bought Baldur's Gate and I've been playing a lot of that. So yeah, my slight addiction to that game has impacted me slightly there when it comes to how much I'm playing Genshin and Star Rail right now. But obviously, I mean, I'm still logging on every day to do my dailies, so, you know, it's not like I'm slacking. I'm still very much down in the gacha hole, but sometimes you have to play something other than gacha. But again, like I said, still very much committed, and also very excited for Fugue to come out on Christmas, and then Mavrika on New Year's as well. Some pretty timely releases there. Okay, I will say one thing about this brand new Pure Fiction. The frame drops, I think, from all the visual effects. I wonder if there's a way to turn off all the visual effects, because as much as, like, the bottom and the top are giving me adrenaline, at the same time, you know, I feel like I could probably do without it. The little bird on the side is enough. But anyway, let's see. We end up, okay, 3,200, and that's probably going to be our final score. Yes, it is. And you know what? I will take 32k on a first time unoptimal E0S0 Acheron run. And yeah, I suppose we might as well go into our HERTA-HIMEKO run. Now, I assume this would probably do better than the Acheron variant. I know the Herta is coming out, so I wonder if this Pure Fiction is meant to be beneficial for her. I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, Link Shot would also be a nice replacement for Gallagher here as well. I mean, a crit Link Shot would probably go hard in Pure Fiction. I mean, we have a follow-up attack buff, so yeah, crit Link Shot in Pure Fiction where enemy HP pools aren't quite as high would probably go pretty hard, but oh well, we're just gonna have to deal with our Gallagher. I mean, Gallagher will get the job done. He's mostly here just because there's a lot of fire weakness, and using his ultimate and his basic, we can get rid of some of that fire weakness. Okay, we haven't done much on this first wave. We're starting off a bit slow here, I'm not gonna lie. Although, you know what, I think that's about to speed up very quickly. Okay, we're in the grid state. We have our Herta's ultimate here, which will deal 172,000. Follow-up deals 57,000. Yeah, she can go again. And then 272,000 on the skill. And how much on the Himeko follow-up? 186k on the Himeko follow-up. 121k on the Herta follow-up. Now we just Robin ult for ourselves as well. And the first wave is gonna already go down. So, you know what? I will very much take that. We're just gonna use Gallagher here. This should allow us to preserve our Himeko ultimate for the next half. Yes, it will. And we get to go for a Himeko talent as well. And now we go for an ultimate. And now we probably proc another talent. Yes, we do. And we proc Herta as well. 717k there. Oh, okay, yeah, this team is just way too fun. I don't know how any character will ever beat this team. Like, I know Jade's also insane in Pure Fiction, but I don't know if you can beat the satisfaction of Herta going, then Himeko going, then Herta, then Himeko. It's just, this team is always going to be iconic. I love it so much. I also do wonder how the Herta is going to play out. We haven't had the 3.0 livestream yet. That's not going to happen for a while, so I'm actually really excited to see her gameplay. You know, even though I might know some character kits beforehand, I rarely look at the gameplay unless they're a character I'm really interested in. I'm not sure which version 3 characters I'm... Actually, no. I know I want to pull for... Definitely... My Day, Phanon... Castories, Alicia's XP, and then Anexa, I think, is one of them. I probably butchered so many of those names, but Oh, okay, this guy is already on 6% HP. I did not realize that. Okay, this team is doing quite well, if I say so myself. Okay, I've completely lost my trail of thought on the conversation I was having about what's its face, version 3 characters. But anyway, nearly dealt 400k down on Herta, and I mean, obviously these numbers are wildly inflated because this is pure fiction. Okay, and Gallagher alt goes, using his enhanced basic, we're able to take out one of these guys' toughness bars, like so. And oh, we weren't able to Robin alt before the Himeko follow-up, but it should be fine either way. Okay, we don't have any fire weakness here, so I might as well just go down the middle. Okay, we're slowing down slightly here. We don't have our grid state active. We don't have our Herta's ultimate yet, although hopefully when this guy hits us, we should get Herta's ultimate. Yes, we do. Okay, lovely. And now I think we start to pop off once again. 136k, 72k grid state. We go again, 706k. Okay, yep, that is how insane of a damage difference the grid state does. So I think definitely you want to play around the brand new grid mechanics. They seem to do absolute wonders for you. Because yeah, we're doing 250k on a Herta skill, and my HERTA-HIMEKO are not very good. So if they're doing that, then I do not even want to imagine what some good ones can do as well. Okay, we're nearly at 60k points already, which I will very much take. We can break this as well. Okay, the frame drops are getting real right now. Wow. I hope some people don't mind potato quality. I mean, it's not exactly potato quality, but it's also not the highest quality either. Okay, we still have our Himeko's ultimate, and then we also have Herta's as well. And oh, it's not gonna break any weakness for us, which is unfortunate. Yeah, there's nothing we can do here. Unlucky. Oof. Okay, we're gonna have to refresh our skill on our Robin as well. Do these guys not hit us? No, these guys don't hit us whatsoever. That's annoying slightly, because this does deprive us of some energy as well. Yeah, that's... I mean, it's still fine. It's nothing, like, insane. And we go for... We basically did a basic there just so I could make sure we use our Herta skill, because that was a bit more important to us. And now we can use Robin as well, get ourselves some extra turns, although I don't think we're going to be able to get ourselves any extra grit. No, because we're not weakness breaking anyone, so we're not triggering any Himeko ones. Oh, okay, I stand corrected. Okay, I would have rather having Herta's skill up there instead of Himeko's, but oh well. Okay, it looks like we're gonna end on about... Oh, okay, a Herta follow-up comes in, that's huge. We should be able to get off another Herta ultimate as well, which we do. And if we... Okay, there's nothing to break here. Although if we get hit again... Oh, I don't think these guys are going to hit us, so I don't think we're going to get our Himeko's ult. I think we're going to end up finishing on 62,800, which, you know what? For a first-time clear, not 100% sure what I was doing, and, you know, free-to-play teams, like I said, clueless, then, you know what? I will take 62.8k trying out the 2.7 pure fiction with its brand new mechanics, as well as the new, of course the new lineup as well, but mostly the brand new mechanics. I will take that. We still go above 60k, and to me that is a success. So I will see you guys when talking about the builds and the outro. Well, considering we were able to get a score of above 60,000 on our first time of asking, then I'd say both teams did pretty well. I don't know if these teams are now better. I actually definitely think that the HERTA-HIMEKO team is better than it used to be, which is crazy to say because that was already one of the best pure fiction teams. But I feel like ACHERON might even be slightly better herself nowadays, although I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, I'm really happy with the pure fiction changes. I don't know whether the general consensus is that I made things easier or harder, but anyway, with that being said, just real quick taking a look at our characters. Our ACHERON is on 97 speed, 74 crit, 156 crit damage, on a good night sleep well, which is S1 still. I think I could get to S2, but I just haven't bothered yet. Pioneer as usual, and then also E0 when it comes to Hajjaj, 159 speed, 148 EHR, so that he can proc off all of his stacks that he needs to. 2-piece rainbow, then 2-piece speed as well as on the effect hit rate plain enrollment set. When it comes to our blackswan, 145 speed, 100 EHL, just so that we have enough for her arcana. Eyes of the Prey as well. Trace is fully maxed out on the DLT set as well, just to give herself a little bit more damage, which can be nice for all of the little summons which come out. And then she is also E0. And then finally, our aventurine, 145 speed, a little bit of effect hit rate, because we do have him on the trend icon in case Jiaocho's, the amount of stacks Jiaocho can give our ACHERON runs out. And we have to refresh before we can refresh results. So, yeah, that's why Aventurine's still on trend nowadays. And then we also have him on the Night of Purity set, just for the maximum shields we can get. Full defense as well, E0. Then when it comes to Himeko and Herta, I'll be honest, they're not the best build. 131 speed, 68 crit, 96 crit damage. Yeah, you guys can definitely have a better Herta than me. Sorry, better Himeko. On the free play icon, Trace is not maxed out. So, yeah, if this Herta Himeko team can get fake K points on their side, then I'm sure yours will be able to as well. And then if we move on to Herta real quick, 125 speed, 76 crit, 114 crit damage, 2.2k attack. She is actually on the Himeko signature. Trace is mostly maxed out. She's probably slightly better than my Himeko when it comes to that regard. And then she is also on the ice set. I know it's not the best set for her, but it's just the set I have her on right now. Sigonia as well for the both of them. And then Herta is E6. I don't know if I showed off, but Himeko is E1. And then when it comes to our Robin, 122 speed, you know, EHR, ERR, not EHR, on the event icon, which obviously now everyone can get S5 thanks to it being added to thingy. And then also 2-piece attack, 2-piece speed, but that allows us to have her on attack boots as well. So now she does reach 3.85k attack, nearly 4k, not quite there, but close enough, I suppose. And then finally, as our sustainer, Gallagher, we have 147 speed. He is just on a break effect build, although he's not going to be doing much break damage because we don't have any super break or even a Ruan Mei on our team. So, yeah, but, you know, he just gets the healing done for the most part, so I can't be asked to change his build. But, yeah, that's it for our character builds, and I hope you enjoyed.